For more than 20 years, Verizon Wireless has championed the cause of ending domestic violence. Its Hopeline program has donated more than $21 million to DV centers. And in the last 10 years alone, they've placed close to 200,000 cell phones with free minutes in the hands of victims who are staying in emergency shelters. Take a look. Keeping in line with the changes in times, Verizon has now created a campaign specifically for social media platforms. If you use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, this is for you. Every time you share one of these messages, Verizon is going to donate $3 to domestic violence prevention programs. The campaign is Because Voices Have Power, and these are just a few of the beautiful messages you have to pick from. Joining us in the studios with more, we want to welcome Verizon's regional president in Florida, Mr. Mariano Legas, and also the spokesperson, Chuck Hamby. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Impressive. The images are beautiful, the words are very powerful, and yet we're talking about something so depressing, domestic violence. Why is it so important to start this process of sharing on social media?
I think for many reasons. One is because you said it's not a nice topic. People don't want to talk about it. Usually it's unknown and untold, but it's true in many cases. So I think this opened up the door for people to express in the way people are expressing today, through social media, in an open forum. And the other thing is very important for the victims to receive this message of encouragement, to see they're not alone, that this happens a lot more often than anybody think it happens, and obviously it's a problem.
So you all have created the website that's called voiceshavepower.com. And then folks can choose from the images for their Tumblr account or Instagram, whichever. They're even sized. I was looking through them. The colors are brilliant, lots of purple, different messages. What is it that you all will do every time someone shares this?
Very simple. Every time somebody uses the different ways to share these messages, Verizon, like you said, is going to donate $3 to this program. So it's putting the means in the hands of the people that are doing really great work to fight this problem. So
is there time sensitive? When does it, I know it started now, when does it end? When is the time period? It
ends, I believe, the end of August, so there is a time period, and we encourage you to get out there and do it early, right? Because the more money, and it's important to know that it's going to go to the Spring of Tampa Bay to benefit the Tampa Bay area. So right. $3 per message will go to the Spring of Tampa Bay, and so it's not going to help folks outside of this area. It's going to help folks right here in our community. On
the website, you all have the different agencies that will benefit, and there's one in several states, but correct. In the state of Florida, it's the Spring of Tampa Bay, that's right. Our state-certified domestic violence center. I know it's a crazy question, but which one would you say is your favorite? I have to say mine is the image of the young woman who's saying you're not alone.
It's tough, you're right, because I can, you know, find something that I can relate to even. I worked in this issue for a long time, so seen victims, many more than I would care to admit. I've seen victims, so I think back on all of them, right? And so I can associate some of those messages with specific people, and it's heartbreaking. So I want to get to the We want to get to the point where these are all messages of hope, and we're beyond this, and people are, you know, we're empowering them to get beyond this, not just through the spoken word, but through action.
Well, thank you so much for your commitment. Verizon has always been such a big champion of taking action against domestic violence. We appreciate you coming in today. We know how busy you both are. And here's the information for you at home. Please consider sharing these messages, being a part of the Because Voices Have Power campaign by Hopeline at Verizon. The webpage is voiceshavepower.com, and you can hashtag everything, hashtag Voices Have Power.